having a life scholarship and being able to afford to go to college made me feel inspired to go.
When I got a life scholarship, it was such a relief.
I knew that I wanted to have an impact. Having a life scholarship through the SC Education Lottery was huge. It gave me the opportunity to make that impact right here at home.
The South Carolina Education Lottery. A better you, a better us, a better South Carolina. Visit sceducationlottery.com/betteryou.
What's Epsteining, my Jeffries? Welcome to Talking Over Transformers, where Rick, Wolfie, Jake, and Forrest are going to talk over Beast Machines, episodes 7, 8, and 9, Revelations part 1, 2, and 3.
Hey, why was 6 afraid of 7?
Because why? I don't know. I've never heard this before.
Because Jeffrey Epstein was in driving number 7.
Yeah. Pretty. That is a joke.
Yeah, thank you. How's things going in America? I don't live in America. So
well,
nothing's on fire.
There's no tear gas hitting any children.
Nope.
There's nobody saying I tasted tear gas, tasted like fascism. There's no National Guard and Marines being brought in to put down maybe 200 protesters in LA who don't want Americans kidnapped.
What do they protest? They're for the concentration camps or against
they're
them?
for. I think it's pro-ICE arresting people at Home Depot and pro-ICE keeping people they can't deport in a basement in LA County.
So they're for what? Wait a second. Wait a second.
My hot take on this is like these fucking don't tread on me assholes are like, no, you can tread on me if you gotta get a Mexican.
Don't tread on me.
Well, yeah,
if you are tanner than white.
Feel free to tread on thee, but don't tread on me. But
treads for thee, not for me.
Like, aren't these people usually the ones who are sticking up for the small business owners? But now they're like, I don't care. March right into that guy's auto body shop and take away his best detailer or whatever.
It is always centered around some sense of aggrievement or personal attack, never around a collective humanitarian sense for them. So, yeah. Basically, they're
hey, government, you can march right into my private business and take my employees away. In fact, I'll even tell you that they're here.
Because, when it comes to surveillance now, it's if you've got nothing to prove, it's just a whole bunch of forced perspective fucking tricks up in there. There's no...
Yeah, memory unlocked there, Wolfie. My dad said that shit after 9/11. Oh, if you don't have nothing to hide, then you shouldn't care if we're snooping around your emails.
Yeah, they've always been saying that shit, and it's just it's ridiculous. There's always a way to get around the.
No, I heard Palantine. Is that what it was? I heard that name like for the first time.
Actually, if you've watched The Lord of the Rings, you haven't heard it for the first time because they named this horrible fucking spying on everything software after the fucking little orb that they use in Lord of the Rings that lets them see everything.
The lost seeing stones.
Those movies put me to sleep.
I don't want to do this podcast anymore. I'm out of here.
Well, Rick, if you find them relaxing, that seems to be a positive outcome, my friend.
Though depressing.
I also find them relaxing, even though they're basically modeled after the reality we live in now. It's funny.
You know what? Speaking of media that we find relaxing, I tell you what, nothing scares the hell out of me more than Beast Machines.
Hey, look.
That shit is frightening.
Look, man.
Yeah.
Optimus Primal didn't have a choice about his neck. That was some artist who decided that upsetting people a little bit is a lot of fun.
Some have necks foisted upon them.
I
Yes.
generally they were like, if we upset people, it'd be fun because Optimus is a little weird in this one.
That's why
You
they went
mean-
with the Neon Genesis, or not Neon Genesis. What is it? Oh
Aeon
no,
Flux.
Eon Flux design with Black Arachnia.
Holy
Like,
shit! I was just guessing.
For
thank you, Rick, for the save.
for Optimus and this is a spoiler, but to another extent, Rhinox. With Optimus, they're using both of those characters as a way to show that certain forms of fanaticism can be more dangerous than Megatron's megalomania. So they are having them be a little weird.
You know, I don't like it when my cartoon shows get political. Can we just stick to robots?
Well, don't worry. It's not only political, it's also very religious.
Robot.
Can we just stick to robots fighting over resources without any sort of factional differences?
No politics in that whatsoever.
Wait a second. Wait a second. Haven't these guys been political since the get-go?
I think you misunderstand Star Wars.
You know what? I like my robots to be low-bots, if you know what I'm saying.
Just Star
And
Wars is Vietnam and Transformers is the Cold War. But yeah, I know you don't want to watch Beast Machines because you hate Beast Formers, Rick. For no reason.
Well, I definitely like
no reason.
No, I have my reasons. You just don't like
for reasons that do not hold up past any scrutiny. But what about Transformers that are named after Beast Formers? Like this Wasp, like this Waspinator, like Fugitive Waspinator, like Age of the Primes, Fugitive Waspinator, who's a
colors
remold.
on that toy.
Oh, he's a beautiful, beautiful little guy. He's got a little. They added like this is more true for the previous version that never got released. I think it was a BotCon exclusive. I should have written that down.
I think you're right.
They had made a previous Fugitive Waspinator. They have to call him Fugitive Waspinator because of copyright issues. I guess Wasp is iffy. They made his headlights on that toy, not on this toy, purple, and his what do you call it? What do you call that window? Car window thing.
Windshield?
That thingy. They made the car windshield thingy purple to evoke a more Beast Wars Waspinator.
What, that was a recolor of the original animated Bumblebee, or
the original toy was the BotCon, I think, was a recolor of the animated Bumblebee.
Because they never, that was it was slated for a mainline release, but they never got to it. So.
Like, and that one, it didn't have, like, the Age of the Primes one has a custom head compared to the animated, to the legacy animated.
Yeah, the head sculpt is amazing. The colors are great. I haven't played that mold ever. I'm sure it's a really nice toy. I feel like the vehicle mode suffers from those hinges on the side. They just
the vehicle mode's actually really clean. I don't feel like Transformer. Vehicle mode's really clean. Yeah, you could barely notice the hinges. There's like a couple gaps in the back, but you can use the little jets to cover them. Yeah. I didn't realize that animated Bumblebee was supposed to be a police hatchback until I was looking up the information about this toy.
Didn't you watch the show?
I watched the show, but nothing about Bumblebee says police to me.
Well, except for he scans Captain Fanzo's car's alt mode, which is the car he drives consistently in there with the little red siren light on the roof. So I don't know.
No, maybe I don't watch things as close as you, Rick.
Well, there's no way that anyone could watch things less close than I do.
Yeah, I like this toy.
It's so. Oh yeah, you have it too, Wolfie.
Yeah, I do.
The only thing I don't like is that, like, the only thing I like this, but I also don't like it, is that the so the hands flip around, so you can take the stingers and put them on the end for like a little sting attack, but it's at an angle, so it's like a praying mantis hand.
Oh,
Oh, I just had one of my legs pop off.
There is a there is like a DNA upgrade that it's just like a little piece you put at the end that straightens out where the. I still think it looks cool. You can put them in some weird Mantis mode. Credit to designer Mark Mayer from Hasbro and Yuya Onishi from Takara.
Big ups there, guys. I still haven't shipped my Megatronus, so we're looking forward to that.
Fucking up. I have like 6 things waiting to be shipped. I'm just waiting for the rest of my June orders to come through, like those two of the Constructicons and Scorponok.
That's how it goes.
Sort of tied me over this week. I did buy this Bumblebee toy for Studio Series for the Transformers 1. I haven't transformed it yet, but man, I gotta say, these modern Transformers, the last couple of years, man, they are really nailing it when it comes to like joint tolerances, and they just seem to be really well screwed together. Not really buying a lot of stinkers with floppy arms or legs or anything. They're really, I don't know. We are in a bit of a golden era for Transformers. We've been in one, I don't know. I feel like Transformers for me, I really got into major collecting around the early 2000s, and the toys kept improving through the 2000s. And then they took a nasty dip around 2012, and then they've been climbing out of that hole. And each year they just keep getting better. I don't know how they're going to top themselves.
Well, we can ask Mark Mayer when we get him on the show next week.
I thought we were having Ralph Nader.
Sorry. Ralph Nader's the get. Next week on Talking Over Transformers, Ralph Nader comes by and complains about how none of these Transformers have seatbelts. And then the week after that, we interrogate Mark Mayer.
For why they didn't put seatbelts in these fucking things.
On why they didn't put seatbelts in these fucking things. Yeah. So
that cube.
It sounds like it's time for the show.
Let's do this.
Yeah, let's do it. I got all caught up in transforming this little freak.
Hey, we go.
Beep, beep, beep.
You disgust me.
Yeah, you do.
Oh man, this life-size G1 Optimus.
So I managed to find an upscaled version of Beast Machines. So it might be a little easier to watch now,
and a little weirder too.
It is also it's AI upscale, so it might be weirder.
Yeah.
Still fucking luck on finding goddamn subtitles for this show. I don't know. They must have just been like, fuck everyone who can't hear. Oh, I found an interview from 1999. I'm gonna have to pull it up while we're watching this.
Is it with Marv Wolfman?
No, it's with Bob Skir. And one of the questions they asked was, so why the eagle in the Beast Machines logo? And he said, fuck if I know.
We call that research. Fuck if I mean, it makes sense. Beast, here's some wings. Why not? It's fine.
Okay, so we got these. We have these guys that can turn into beasts who run fast. Running away from these Viacons in not beast mode. I guess the only one you could really argue is going faster right now is Rat Trap. But like, what's happening here? What? Cheetor, you're a cheetah. You're a cheetah. Turn into a cheetah. What?
He doesn't want to outpace.
I don't see how that would help. Are cheetahs known to be fast? I don't see how that would help.
Black Arachnia, you're a spider.
Climb up the wall.
Climb away. What are you doing?
Oh man, what is that? Who's that new guy that we got?
Night Scream.
Yeah,
Night Scream, who was supposed to be a girl, and then they changed the gender to. It was supposed to be Newt from Aliens, and now it's John Connor from T2.
Which is also a weird pick, but hey.
Even Bob Skir in the interview I found from 1999 was like, what?
They changed it? I didn't know.
No, he knew. He didn't like that change, I guess.
Oh no, that's real acid, people. So I want to see goggles.
The goggles.
Oh, rat traps. Oh no.
So this masterpiece, Grimlock I'm holding here, real nice toy. Has ankle tilts, but they mostly tilt the wrong way.
What?
Yeah, it has like the ankle tilt is like it's like 1 degree on the outside, but it'll tilt like 6 degrees on the inside.
You just made a full left turn from talking about this show.
No. I talk over the show. I don't talk about it.
Hey, I argued till I was blue in the face for a new bat to be a female. In my mind, she was Newt from Aliens. Now instead, he's John Connor from T2. So if I had my druthers, half the cast would be female.
Sure,
the interviewer for this was a 19-year-old female who was asking about 19-year-old girl who was asking about the.
Was this Bob Skir? Do you think he was just trying to like get on her good side so that maybe she'd go out with him?
No.
Ew.
By the way, there will be 2 females added next season. Happier? I know I am. God, stop saying females. Why put an eagle for the Beast Machines logo? I frequently wonder the same thing.
Everybody back to beast mode before they track us here.
Oh,
everybody back to beast mode.
So what? They can't track them in beast mode? That just raises more questions. Why were they running in robot mode?
Because they gotta show off both modes. Otherwise, the kids won't know what the toys can do.
Oh, look. So this, I have something. The models of several G1 characters seen in the Beast Wars episode, these are from the Beast Wars episode, The Agenda Part 3, are repurposed as generic Maximal corpses, including Prowl and Soundwave. Prowl, quotes, still has his Autobot symbol on his chest, but it's unclear if that's an animation glitch or if it's meant to imply that there were Autobots living on Cybertron before Megatron's attack.
I'm pretty sure it's just a glitch.
Yeah, look at those. That's pretty cool.
Yeah, that's fun. Oh, and the way those 2 walls are parting, it's sort of reminiscent of the first episode of Transformers ever when we're coming into Cybertron.
Oh, really? Okay.
Yeah.
That's what we pay you the big bucks for, Rick.
Yep, that's what I'm here for. I bring the heat.
Rick gets 75% of that $1 we've earned.
I promise I won't spend it all in one place.
I won't even spend it in one place.
Right. I won't be able to. I'll take it into one place and they'll be like, get the hell out of here. I'm so tired. I'm so tired of merchants telling me to get the hell out of here.
All right, that's all my notes for this episode. That means I can take my dog outside and watch this show.
Oh, nice. Dogs are
They call
fun.
you a street rat.
Yes, they do. Just like in Aladdin. Yes.
Yeah. You gotta find a lamp.
I am transformed. Forrest, what was this 80s toy-based strip show pictures you were showing off? What the fuck, man?
Yeah, that was Anthony Olivier, I think is his name.
There is an Optimus Prime lady, but
he's a pretty good comic writer, who's very queer and very great, and he wrote like a whole couple books about like Christianity being very gay in all of the art and stuff.
Hell yeah!
I think Dayspring is the name of the book. He was at like an 80s cartoon themed burlesque show, I guess.
Yeah, there's an Optimus Prime lady who, I mean, but for the fact that her thighs are exposed, it's just an Optimus Prime costume.
Yeah. There's a He-Man and Skeletor. There was like a.
They look great.
Costume,
the He-Man and Skeletor, they look fantastic.
God damn! Look at all this explosion and combat. Just endless blaster fire. Guns were banned on the show. No guns are allowed on this show. Just Ignore the hail of gunfire that they are all running from. It's not gunfire. That's blaster fire, baby.
So it looks like somebody got their Robosin Megatron and unboxed it. Don't care. God, those toys do nothing for me.
Yeah.
Ugh.
I kind of like them for a novelty, but I'd rather buy normal Transformers.
But like, remember how all that transforming takes the fun out of your toy? Well, we're gonna do it for you.
So here's Tank Toy, big and dumb.
What about a toy that can't stand up on its own unless it's charged? Or doesn't hold a pose and keeps changing poses?
It feels like to me like when I buy.
I think they stopped that. I think it actually stays in one. I haven't seen
like
anybody complain about that.
That's like when you buy a piece of hardware that requires an app to operate.
Or maybe that's truly a thing that only Sue was bothered by for some reason.
This whole place is gonna blow sky high. Black Arachne is buried under that.
I still think I
still think
it's one of those things where it's an excuse for rich guys to say it's not a toy. It's
not a toy. It won't even stand up on its own. It's not a toy.
It's a robot. It takes.
Oh yeah, we got reveals of that Studio Series 86 Megatron this week.
My God, we did, didn't we? Oof.
Yeah, it looks pretty good.
What is it?
86
Megas.
Yeah,
I want to have this debate with you on the podcast, Boris. So, Romulus or Studio Series 86 Megatron? Which one are you buying?
Well, I mean, 86 Megatron probably going to be cheaper. Like for the price point, 86 Megatron wins. I'm gonna I want Romulus because I really want a Megatron that turns into a gun, and I don't know, I really like the way his legs look. That's weird.
Over the 86 Optimus or Megatron?
I like the 86 Optimus's legs too, but I think what the Romulus does with the legs is a little better looking, but not by much. They both are great toys. I think their joint resistances on the Romulus are less good because it is like a pin style joint. But yeah, no, 86 Megatron looks great. That's the one I'm gonna fucking buy. He's the right height. He's a thick boy. The legs, god damn, the legs look so good. I love the way the leg, like he has
tank mode's a little dodgy.
Almost no tank kibble.
The robot mode is fucking amazing. Which is the way I'm gonna leave him anyway.
He looks like an 80s cartoon tank, and that works.
Yeah,
for me.
That's the thing that I thought was really cool.
That really works for me.
I've seen dozens of toys that looked like that tank when I was actually a child going to toy stores. That's the way tanks looked.
When I was a child, we had real tanks rolling through storming the beaches of Normandy.
Really, my only complaint is his cannon doesn't look quite right. But that's like, what's that even as a complaint? You know what I mean?
Hey, speaking of storming the beaches of Normandy, did you hear how Trump was like, "Oh, that D-Day, that was a rough day for you guys"? And the German Chancellor was like,
"Yeah."
German Chancellor was like, "Yeah, you mean the day that the Nazis got, or the time that you guys beat the Nazis and liberated my country?"
He said, "We won against you guys." Like goddamn, man.
I guess he still thinks the Nazis are in charge. I'm not sure.
He does not understand. It's all symbolism at the best. Like he doesn't see things in terms of like there were really bad people in charge. Like it's just like I'm gonna say that you guys suck and we're good because we won the war and you were involved. Like he just doesn't understand and doesn't care. Like none of it matters. He just needs
he
to
saw Saving
really
Private. The extent of his World War II knowledge is Saving Private Ryan.
I don't think he's seen that movie.
Oh, and I want to clear up for the listening audience that I do live in America, even though I said about 20 minutes ago that I don't live in America.
I like this big spark extractor machine.
But I didn't say like the United States of America. I just live in America. I live in one of the Americas.
Living in America.
So these
well, that
recolors
doesn't make sense. Wait, hold on. Why
go
is
ahead.
she seeing Thrust as Silverbolt? And why
was
none
he
of that
supposed to be
makes
someone
sense?
else?
He's Waspinator.
He's Waspinator. Oh, okay.
Silverbolt is Jetstorm. So I don't understand what the fuck
that doesn't make
happened.
no sense. What the hell? Stupid TV show. I hope
you didn't
someone
see what
got
happened
fired
there?
for that blunder.
Wait, I thought he was Thrust. Oh, I'm so confused.
No, Thrust is Waspinator. Silverbolt is Jetstorm.
I gotta say, a lot of stuff happens on this show.
Ooh.
A lot of things transpire.
Really cool robots in this too.
There's really neat visuals that are hampered by the lack of like light. This is a very dark TV show.
You gotta save that budget. That visual.
In more ways
budget.
than one.
Yeah, because the rendering, especially at this point in time, like you're constantly managing the number of polygons and texture that are on the screen, so that you can render it at all.
Are you trying to tell me that these Gons are poly?
Yeah, they're very poly.
Oh, that's disturbing. Mouth open Night Scream is not a good look.
He's vampiring Tankor.
Way to go, Wing! Oh,
that hair looks so weird.
I hate that rat trap robot mode. That is so bad.
Oh, I love it so much.
The rat mode is bad, but the robot mode is way worse.
It's so good. He's goofy and doesn't make sense. He's his own
Does
rat.
not
He's
make
his own
sense.
rat fink.
Hey, some of these recolors that came out this week, we got the Devastation shell-sated Earth mode side swipe. No, the wheeljack doesn't look that great, but the side swipe looks pretty good. Definitely like that.
Are those recolors?
Yeah, there's subtle recolors. I don't know what's going on with the packaging where they're like the side swipe is colored like red alert for some fucking reason.
Oh yeah, that is weird.
Yeah, most of these recolors are lame, but that the shell-shaded windshield on Sideswipe works for me.
Yeah, I didn't even know. I thought they were new molds.
No, they're all re-releases.
Speaking of repaints, how about that 4-pack of the White Power Optimus, the Horrible, the Nemesis Prime from Animated, and Bumper? You know, Bumper is the character we all know about and love.
That's pretty lame. Like, it's Bumblebee with a different head. Otherwise, it's the same fucking toy.
Hey, honestly, I want that.
Sunglasses.
I really want Bumper just because of that head. And the Gamer Edition Optimus, I guess, is just the Toy Hacks stickers already applied to it. That's what the redeco accomplishes.
Oh man, Toy Hacks is like shaking their fist at the sky right now. Stow it. Oh, that's interesting. I'm going to tell you guys to stow it from here on.
Take this job and stow it. Take this job.
I don't know if I love the all white repaint of that Optimus Prime, but I really like that toy. So I don't know. I doubt I'm buying this 4-pack because I'll probably never run into it. But
it'll be on sale.
It's on deep sale.
Yeah.
I like the
30% off.
I like the way that white looks better than the normal version.
Well, you know what? You always say that. You always say white is right.
I'm just gonna call him Negatron, right? Because he's like a negative, like a photo negative. No, not good. Fine. I didn't like this podcast anyway.
Yes, and I like how Jake in our chat was like horrible. He didn't like that name. He didn't understand that it goes back to like 1988. He just thought it was some
yeah,
stupid shit that they came up with now.
Thanks for reminding me of that, Jake. I have a bone to pick with you about that, Jake. How are you saying that horrible is anything other than the best name you've ever heard?
It sounds like a He-Man name. It doesn't sound like a Transformers name.
Oh no, there's a lot of them that are kind of like that, where they're doing plays on phrases and stuff. I can't remember any of them right now, but
we also got
hey, is that Sentinel Prime from TF1?
What? Where? What?
Oh, there was just a blue and yellow jet there on the show.
Oh no, that's Jetstorm.
Oh, Jetstorm. Man, they love this jungle shot of these fucking creatures running. They just can't get enough of this.
Yeah, why not?
So
we also got to look at the completed form of Devastator. Which he looks
Devastator
really
looks
fucking
fantastic. Good. Yeah, and
he looks really good.
It's the best G1 Devastator we've got yet. That all said, like the Combiner Wars one is still pretty good. I don't feel like it's. If you have one and you like it,
you don't
have to get the other.
Yeah, save your budget. We're about to go into a horrible depression.
You mean us here on the podcast?
Sure. Ooh, look, death.
Right? I do like a rat like moving its hands like he's like a Jewish deli owner in a TV show.
Wow. He's clearly Italian, Rick.
We gotta look at
Italian people don't use their hands to talk.
Missing Link, Bumblebee, and Cliffjumper.
Oh,
Masterpiece Hauler.
Yeah, I wish I liked that. Because I love that grapple toy. It's a really nice. Masterpiece Grapple is one of my favorite Masterpiece toys.
I wish that was cheaper because I do really like
I am not going to buy
really
that repaint of a character I don't even like. That didn't ever exist. It's so stupid. Hauler in the original show
they're
is
gonna
just
change
grapple
them
color.
back.
What? That's a weird statement.
We got to look at TF1, Alito 1. Well, I think looks.
Oh, that thing
good.
looks amazing. Yeah, it looks great.
What is happening?
We got that the new dramatic capture series that has all the reflectors and Thundercracker.
Yeah, I still haven't looked to see what the paint difference is between that Thundercracker.
Oh, and it comes with a Kremzik.
Right.
I really want
that.
Wait, what's coming with a frenzy?
Kremzik.
Oh, Kremzik. Right. I love
Here, I'll tag
How could you forget Kremzik?
I know who Kremzik is. I love Kremzik.
He's the most adorable character in all of Transformers.
Kremzik.
And the TF1 Starscream looks really good.
Yeah, it looks fine.
The hand sticking out the back, but the rest of it looks great.
It's funny, like TF1 is my favorite Transformers movie. It's the best movie they've ever. It's the best, but nothing about those designs really turns my crank.
Oh, I love them all. I think they nailed so many of those. Let's see what we got. We are now on Revelations Part 2, Descent.
I like the Arachnid design the most out of those, but and it's not that there's anything wrong with the designs. They're just. It's just a different take than
taking over.
The stuff, and it's not as based in the 80s.
This place is where Megatron.
Did we rail off these leaks too?
Including yours.
You saying I used to be one of you?
One of you?
Let's see, in 2026 and 7 we have Voyager Swindle coming, Voyager Vector Prime, Deluxe Jalopy, Deluxe Joyride, Deluxe Tailgate. Ooh, I'm excited for Tailgate. Deluxe Point Blank, Deluxe Fangry, Leader Armada Megatron. I guess we're getting a package
Is that a
refresh on Armada
Megatron?
Megatron.
That's not a new toy.
That just came out. I don't understand.
I'll be excited about Fangry all by myself, and that's okay.
Oh, look at this. He's going through the woods. Leader Unicron Soldier. I don't know what that is. Legion Maximo comes out in 2026. Commander 1 Onslaught. I don't know what this. Oh, this is just Age of the Primes. Commander 1, Commander 2. Leader Unicrons. Age of the Prime exclusives. There's a Retro Wheelie, Retro Outback, Selects Combiner, Selects Multipack, Timelines Optimus and Starscream. I think that's.
Oh, I like this floating head talking to Optimus. This is great.
Oh, they're gonna take that floating head to an extreme next season.
Oh, that's where he's just a head?
That's where he just transforms from a robot to a head.
I've seen that toy for years, and I never had any context.
I wanted that toy so fucking bad as a kid.
I mean, with you howling like a loon.
Howling like a loon.
Oh, we're getting a Beast Wars Predacon multi-pack. A Red Alert mini-con. Oh, we're getting a pack just of mini-cons, I guess. A Red Alert mini-con pack. Or maybe that means they're re-releasing Red Alert, but with his mini-con, which, if they do that, that'll just piss me off.
Those missing link Bumblebee and Cliffjumper, they're really growing on me. At first I was like, nah, but they're growing on me.
Yeah, me too.
I'm sorry, but some journeys.
I'll be holding out for a missing link Ratchet.
It still won't have a head.
Who knows if that's ever coming?
Beats the bolts out of me.
Beats the bolts out of me.
Sometimes it's nice to have somebody beat the bolts out of you, you know?
Meaning? What was going on with you and Thrust back in that factory?
Yeah, what was going on with you and Thrust back there?
What was going on with you and Thrust? Because that's the wrong person. Oh, I love Rat Trap's rat mode in this. I really like the bioorganic ship.
Yeah. I think they did a good job on
let's
it.
see.
This upscale is doing a good job of maintaining textures and stuff in between frames.
That's Cybertronian tech.
AI, really good stuff.
That Cybertronian text translates to: "We, the unwilling, are led by the unknowing to do the impossible for the ungrateful." It's a Mother Teresa quote.
Oh, really? That's funny. The only time I've ever heard it was Frank Sinatra saying it.
Oh, no, that's right there on the screen. That's Mother Teresa above the 3 vehicons.
Oh, man. I'm glad you did your research.
Somehow conquered Cybertron by stealing everyone's spark.
That's why you pay me the big bucks of 10 cents out of that dollar.
Hey, you know what? You'd be grateful to get it.
The terrible person that Mother Teresa was.
Teresa wasn't even her name.
So I'll just throw this one in here.
That's right, it was her mother's name.
In this episode, they show that Black Arachnia's spark is green, as opposed to the usual electric blue. And then later episodes confirm that all techno-organic Transformers have uniquely colored sparks.
Wait, did you say Teresa was her lover's name?
I said... oh. No, I said it was her mother's name. It was I just picked a thing, man.
Yeah, there's no loving like none loving, you know what I mean?
This is Jackie. Her mother was Teresa. Oh, her name's Mother Teresa? Wow. Hi, Mother Teresa.
Nothing but dumb jokes today.
Yeah. And that rising fascism, what with the National Guard and the Marines.
The impending martial law. It's entirely possible that by the time this episode is over, we'll look at the news and be under martial law.
Well, look, I don't have to. I'm white passing, so I don't have to worry about it.
I haven't changed my last name to my family's normal name, which is Rodriguez. So hey, I'm safe. Also, white South Africans seem to be popular right now. So
first they came for the service advisors, and I said nothing.
Wow, Black Arachne just blew up that whole thing. Oh, now is she gonna figure out that it's just one? Doesn't count as guns, Rick. Doesn't count as guns. Those are on jets. Jets don't use guns.
Jets don't use guns.
Oh.
Well, there was that one.
Whoa.
There was that one
cool.
like World War II biplane that had some machine guns on it, but since then.
Did you see that web blast she just did, Rick?
Very Spider-Man-esque. Thrust.
Setting another trap like last time.
I didn't know the Maximals were following me. I was trying to help you.
Wait a minute. She's a double agent?
No, she thinks, for some reason, she thinks that Thrust is Silverbolt. And she wants to... They're trying to... In the last episode, they realized, well, if Megatron can reformat them into these things, why can't we make them a new body and turn them back into normal? This episode will be the first... spoiler, this episode will be the first appearance of Rhinox in Beast Machine.
I thought Rhinox he wasn't reincarnated in anybody?
He was, well, yeah, he was reformatted into Tankor here. But we're going to see Rhinox. Like the model for Rhinox. Who hasn't
I love
popped
those
up on the
machine
screen.
noises. Those are awesome.
Yeah, these are great noises.
Pulverize.
That's not a gun, huh?
No. That's
a shoulder turret.
Blaster. Guns banned. Guns are not allowed.
Never trust a Black Widow spider.
Never trust a junkie or a
Didn't he
Black Widow
just say
spider.
that last episode? They were like, "Damn, this line's fuego.
This shit's fire, man.
This shit's fucking fire. This line cooks.
This line fucks."
You know, I learned this weekend. So, cooking, good. Cooked, bad. And you remember it because this is we're just old men now. You remember that because you want to be the one holding the pot. You don't want to be the one in the pot.
I'm going to be the one on the pot here in a minute.
When I finish my coffee, so will I.
Cooking versus cooked. But, it's still cooking if it's the object. Anyway.
No,
in
the
pot.
object gets cooked. The person does the cooking. You see what I'm saying?
There's too many cooks in this kitchen, if you know.
Yeah, it's just we still say like, well, it's still cooking when we're talking about the food that's being cooked. I understand. It's just one of those weird things with language.
So this is my last episode of Beast. This is my last episode of Talking Over Transformers. Next week it'll just be Rick, Jake, and Wolfie. And Ralph Nader.
Filling in for Forrest is Ralph Nader.
That's a terrible replacement.
Again, he's running away in the robot
mode. Yeah.
When his beast mode is faster.
That's not proven.
God, I really don't like I am transformed being said.
I don't like I don't know if I like
miss
this version of Transformers.
Oh no, I really like this. This is pretty cool, pretty dark.
That robot face is
a
too
very
human.
Mature story.
But he's a rat.
He's making a baseball reference. Makes sense.
You know what? This is either going to make that rat trap design better for you, or more likely worse. He's his helmet doubles as a screen.
Yeah.
His helmet doubles as a TV screen.
Little VR visor.
See that little see-through thing that you would be like, wow, there's probably a brain under there. No brain, just TV.
No brain, just TV. Hey, like Rekgar. You talk some TV? I talk some TV.
Oh, Rekgar just appeared in Void Rivals. With a bunch of like Rekgar and Skuxoid were the featured characters in Void Rivals this last week. And man, they are giving us a lot of Skuxoid in this Skybound Transformers stuff. Oof, boy.
That Jetstorm giving me real Transformers 1 Sentinel Prime vibes.
Yeah, I wonder if Sentinel 1. I wonder if Sentinel Prime is slightly inspired by that.
Oh.
Yes.
I remember.
Oh, yes, I remember.
Oh, damn, we're just straight up reusing animation now.
Yeah. We get to see. That was Transmetal Black Arachnia.
Oh, okay. I guess I should have watched that other show first.
Wait a second.
I'm the only guy in America that started with Beast Machines.
But we watched Beast.
Not that I'm in America.
This doesn't make any sense because it should be Jetstorm that's the one having the flashback to meeting Black Arachnia and seeing all of Black Arachnia's friends. But I guess they didn't exactly look happy to see him, so maybe that was Waspinator's memories. They're like, fuck, this fucking Waspinator.
Fucking Waspinator.
And Black Arachnia probably only likes Waspinator because she knows what she's going to do to Waspinator. Oh, look, there's the TV.
Oh, yeah, that looks cool.
That does look a lot cooler than I imagined it. This is pretty cool, too. Oh, yeah, we're going into...
We're going through the Matrix or something.
Yeah, we're getting... Oh, shit, we're finally seeing how they got here.
Inside his mind.
Because remember, we started this show in media res.
Hey, what's going on over here?
I plug into Turret Beak and get back my own memories? Still, this is my...
I remember this week how Donald Trump and Elon Musk got into it. That was fun.
Oh, yeah, Elon has since deleted all the tweets where he called Donald Trump a pedophile who was in the Epstein files, and that's why they're not releasing the Epstein files.
Like, what good does he think deleting his tweets is going to do?
A little too late on that one, buddy. So Megatron just broke free of the ship, fell through the transwarp, and I think we're going to find out next episode that he landed earlier in the timeline, and that's why he was able to conquer Cybertron. Sorry, go on, Rick.
I was just gonna say there's a lot of screenshots of all that shit out there, Elon. So I don't know.
So you can't put that toothpaste back in the tube.
You can't put that shit back in the bottle.
He should know that, but he's not thinking about that shit. Ever.
I mean, if he was thinking about it, he wouldn't have said anything at all because it, implicates him. If he's the one that knew that Trump was a pedophile and then not only got him elected, but like let him hang out with his child alone together more than once.
Yeah, he's not exactly these pathological narcissists aren't exactly like the most thinking people.
I'm plugged into their leader, remember?
Apparently.
I really
plugged into their leader.
Yeah, he's plugged into Tankor.
Right.
And we're using that to finally get information about how we started this show.
Right, because it just started out they were just running.
Yeah, we were in media res. We were like in the middle of the story.
Oh, I hate that optimal Optimus design or whatever the fuck that is.
Wait, that doesn't make sense because they weren't in their transmetal forms at the beginning of this. They were in the normal beast modes.
Yes.
We're gonna get the...
Oh. That explains that.
God, they have issued that optimal Optimus toy in various redesigns for years, and I've never liked any of them.
As scripted, the Viacons would have bashed the Maximals until they devolved through each previous body form. Marty Eisenberg speculated that the episode as written was too complicated to animate, so they used the gas bombs instead.
Yes.
I like too complicated to animate.
Yeah. No shit that was too complicated to animate, Marty. You mean the Viacons bashing these Transformers as they devolve is hard to animate? What? You're kidding.
It also might be a little too intense for an afternoon pitch. Well,
as long as they don't use guns, they're fine. Maybe they all just have like mixed up memories or something, and that's why Thrust is remembering all the Silverbolt stuff. It was brought up on TF Wiki that Thrust in this episode and the one before is remembering the Silverbolt stuff, but it's just written off as a continuity error, so I don't think it ever really even comes up.
I think it's kind of an intentional mislead to service the plot.
Right, but it doesn't make sense. Like, it's not a mislead that even really makes sense.
He's got past memories.
Except I guess I'm gonna go with they have their memories all jumbled up. Because why else would Rat Trap be remembering his own things when plugged into Tankor, when he should be remembering Rhinox things?
Yeah. It can just be that the process is traumatic and damages people's abilities to remember shit, right?
Ooh, that Night Scream design. Ugh.
God, I hate it so much, and I wanted to like it. I was so excited for the Bat Transformer.
That hair, man, for me anyway, the hair is just like, and it's not that it's that style of hair, it's just the way that it's animated and designed. It looks weird.
I like the spark extractor. Adios, amiga.
Yep, that's how they talk.
Look, there's her spark. It's green instead of blue.
That's not good.
It's because she's a...
what's
the phrase I used?
Oh, fuck.
She's
it's
a
a two-parter.
techno-organic transformer. It's a three-parter, Rick. Oh, we don't need the next time.
Yeah, I hate next time.
Yeah, this next the episode's gonna start this on the Rhinox stuff that I want to see.
It's like when we're watching Columbo and they just show you like a preview of the episode before you watch the episode.
Columbo and Rockford.
Where I start
playing. Yeah, where I start playing the show and then I yell at everybody, don't look, don't watch. Because I always forget and I'm in the other room when it starts.
You don't want to know what's going to happen before it happens.
I don't know. Well, you know what's funny is that I remember there was that trend of like giving people a preview of what they were about to see. And there does seem to be some kind of we're gonna reel you in with some bait to get you to watch the whole video thing that functions for a while, then it's just annoying over a longer period of time, maybe. But that used to be in old commercials. Then it was in people were doing it in every YouTube video for like ages.
I think when they do the last time on when they have these multi-parters, that made sense to me because I'm like, maybe I didn't need to catch the last episode or it's been a while since I've seen it. But yeah, next time on, that doesn't make any sense.
What do you mean?
It definitely makes sense. It's just usually you're not watching them back to back.
It's a tease to get you all hyped up. Swear to God, there was nothing better on Game of Thrones than to just get a little taste of what might be coming. It was great.
Who's this character?
That is Jetstorm.
Yeah. Oh, that's Jetstorm's robot mode. Okay.
They're making it sound like that Fuser, not Snapclaw. I can't remember the one that was a scorpion and a crab or a snake. I can't remember his name.
Jake the Scorpion.
Quick Strike.
Roberts.
Quick Strike is who I'm thinking of.
Rat Trap, have you lost your mind? Tankor is who? Rhinox. Tankor
is Rhinox.
Who's Rhinox?
Tankor.
You know, the rhinoceros transformer from Rise of the Beasts. Rhinox. The main character of Transformers Rise of the Beasts.
Sure made a lot of toys of that guy.
Well, yeah, he's one of the main Maximals. One of the more beloved Maximals. He was the smart. He was the techie guy, and that's why he's the dumb guy in this.
I'm waiting for a studio series. What is it? Nightbird, Rise of the Beast Nightbird toy. Let's do this.
They did one.
Not a good one.
Yeah, they did one.
I agree. It looks nothing like the character from the movie. Well, the paint job, I think I took a lot of issue with.
Oh, that's fucking wild.
Freaky deaky. Look at these faces.
Wow, look at those heads on those plants.
Can't plant your friends, Optimus. Ooh, blue tentacles.
This show is trippy as fuck.
Yeah, this is great.
Oh my god.
Oh,
what? Oh, I know what this blue. I know who the blue is. This is some Megatron tendrils. I like that Cheetor is also cutting the hard R out of his words. Hard
What
R?
about Cheetor using the hard R?
No, I said that wrong, dude. My brain's all scrambled.
I think you mean cheetah.
Cheetah. What is it called? Is it eating the R? I don't remember.
I think you mean Cheeto.
Cheeto.
It's my favorite Transformers character.
He said Cybertron instead of Cybertron.
Yeah, Cybertron. That's how you say it.
Failed us on Cybertron.
Cybertron.
Rhinox back. We're getting Rhinox back.
Rhinox lives. Uh-oh. Oh, no. Guess we're not.
Ooh.
Oh, man.
I can't wait for you guys to hear the piece of trivia I have about this episode. You're gonna like it. You're gonna like it, Rick. You're gonna like it.
Pretty good. This is a pretty good.
Man, this show would have been so impressive in 1985.
Well, yeah, no shit.
No shit.
It would be like fucking 20 years technologically advanced.
Yeah. The distance between this and like the owl in Labyrinth is pretty big. Believe it or not.
What's wrong with that owl?
Nothing, but it was the first CGI character to appear in a movie.
You call that a character?
It's Jareth. It's David Bowie's character.
I really like Tankor's design, and I wonder if his design inspired what is it, Demolisher?
Oh, yeah, maybe a little bit
in the Unicron trilogy.
Yeah, maybe a little bit. They are.
Which, man, I want that old Armada Demolisher toy. That looks really good.
Demolisher?
Is that not his name? You said yes to that name. Now I'm just going to keep using it until somebody corrects me.
Nah, Wolfie's on board here. Wolfie's on the trolley.
Am I?
Yes.
Here, I'm sitting here thinking of better responses to you accusing that owl of not being a character. So.
Oh, I just said that, mostly just to set you off. We all know it's
flapping around in front of a fake camera. Not good enough for owls now, Rick.
I'll tell you what, I don't even like owls.
You want all of them to be the guy from the lollipop commercial, the Tootsie Pop commercial.
Hey, that owl knew what was up.
We're watching Revelation Part 3, Apocalypse.
He tried to fit that in there for us. Sorry.
I tried to fit that in there.
Owlpocalypse.
This is a professionally done podcast.
We're watching Beast Machines, Revelation Part 3, Apocalypse.
Beast Machines?
Man, this city's getting wrecked.
Good thing nobody lives there. It's all just sparkless Viacons everywhere.
A bunch of empty shells.
Yeah, like it's gonna be in America soon.
Oh, look, Jetstorm is Silverbolt is reunited with Dr. Ackman.
Reunited.
Afterburn. This is just very intense.
Oh, okay.
Man, he's a real freak. These bad guys are real bad. Like, they're dedicated to being bad.
I don't ever just read the instructions to these Transformers. Why do I just wing it every time?
I don't know, because you want to break your toys.
I have broken them in the past.
You literally broke your fucking masterpiece grade, whatchamacallit, Power Master Prime, because you didn't read the instructions. Remember that?
It's fine. Yeah. Oh, I remember. It's fine.
Oh, that's a cool shot.
Yeah.
Yeah, I'm still really enjoying how well storyboarded every part of this tends to be.
Yeah, it's like those Eisenberg people or whatever the fuck. It's like he knows what's up.
Bob Skir and Marty Eisenberg.
Yeah, I mean, they returned for Transformers anime. So, yeah.
Even the shots, like where we're highlighting the design that we don't like on Night Scream, like it's well
No, that
done.
design disturbs me. It makes me want to throw up. I hate it.
Sweet dreams exhaust for brains.
Oh, that's good.
He's got a real case of Michael Jackson face, I think.
It's worse because I do like Night Scream.
I do you?
As a character, I really like him.
Yeah. I think
Sounds like you kind of hate him.
I think it's the way they decided to clip the nose, and it's somewhere in between what is visually appealing, I guess.
Okay. All fucking Optimus Prime does in the, all Optimus fucking Primal does in the show is goddamn meditate. What the fuck is this shit? Fucking. I want him to be shooting not guns.
Oh, look at how skinny his feet toes are.
Would notice that.
My brain said feet toes, and I was thinking feet fingers, and that also
you do
was
think about
weird
feet
to
a lot.
say.
So.
Here goes.
What started out as a joke has become your a defining personality trait.
Self-fulfilling. I do not talk or think about feet that much.
I know it's really weird the way you, like, I know in your real life you don't, but when you get on this Zoom, man, you seem to talk about feet a lot more than anyone else.
Everybody insists upon it, and I started playing it up, and now it's.
I don't know. We don't always insist upon it. Sometimes we're just minding our own business, and then
Wolfie. Well, yeah, because it's not funny if the joke doesn't keep going on. It can't be a running gag, And if I don't play into it and just ignore it, it's going to die on the vine, and that's not necessarily fun.
It died on the vine.
I think eventually it will slowly fade away, but for now, feet.
You won't go down in defeat.
I cannot be defeated.
Yeah, there we go.
Oh,
fuck! It's got these stupid hands that I don't know what to do with, and I'm gonna have to get the goddamn instructions out.
Yeah, sometimes I don't know what to do with my hands either, Rick. They just. Go
I
into
know
baby
what the judge.
T-Rex
I know what the
mode.
judge told you what not to do with them.
Oh, whoa! Let's not say that kind of shit. What the fuck?
I'm just saying you're a three-time convicted.
You can't just You just can't Gilbert Gottfried roast me. Oh my god!
Once mentioned all of the women,
Oh.
so don't even worry. We will get to that one day, though. Your crimes will be known.
Oh man!
But until then, let's do a podcast about Transformers together.
We need to firmly we establish this podcast of us before we cancel one of us.
Yeah, exactly. Associate all of our names with this human monster. Much like how Elon cannot now separate his brand from the Trump administration.
Oopsie goofers.
Oh, this is why I never refer to instructions, because I don't get any of this shit. It's just like,
this is cool.
Here's a circle with an arrow on it. What am I supposed to do?
Oh, here we go. So look, we're supposed to have a casual conversation here.
Casual?
Yes, we're supposed to have a casual, calm conversation. A quiet chat is how this scene was originally scripted.
Oh.
It was scripted as a quiet chat.
Keep quiet chat in your mind as we watch this.
I mean, it was pretty cool.
The model looks really clean in their like rendering pipeline for this show.
I like Rhinox being in black.
Ooh, ooh, that's nice.
No! That was a quiet chat.
Pretty quiet, calm chat, wasn't it? We got a block of text from TF Wiki that I will read to you after this.
Oh. See, that's the kind of content people come to our podcast for. Us reading the TF Wiki.
It's an invaluable resource.
It really is. I couldn't do my job without it.
You use the TF Wiki at your car job a lot?
I do. I use it at my car job all the time. I'm like, you need new brakes because it says here Optimus Prime passed the Matrix to Rodimus Prime.
Oh, I thought you were just reading off the random captions because those are the best. That's some of the best writing anywhere.
It is so good. I like
it's jokes stolen from Hugh that Hugh then steals back from them.
Yeah, you know what? I guess that's why I like both of those things so much. Is they're clearly just the same thing.
And now that I look at the caption for the poster of this show, it says "The Tron Legacy of Transformers."
Oh God!
Oh, that's good.
I don't know. I don't know if that's a positive or a negative either.
Tron Legacy was pretty fucking dope.
I think it's great. People really disliked. A lot of people really disliked it and said
people
that it was
hated
hollow.
Tron. So I don't know why they're all mad about. They're like, "Ah, you're ruining Tron for me." You hated it at the beginning first.
Yeah, they didn't ruin it with Legacy. They ruined it with the upcoming one starring Jared Leto.
Yeah, like Tron
just
Legacy.
in time for him to be accused by multiple women for horrible Jared Leto stuff.
Yeah. The stuff that everybody kind of already knows what's going on.
Wolfie's going to be accused of soon, and then we're going to have to disassociate our names.
Oh man, maybe we shouldn't make this one a recurring joke.
This is a
maybe
big
maybe we should just leave it at the feet.
Holy shit!
We've turned Wolfie into like he's the Ohio Strangler now.
Why?
we're just here recording our podcast in a couple of weeks, and all of a sudden Wolfie gets up because ICE is knocking on his door.
Oh my God! No, I'm going. If you keep these accusations up, I'm going to get offered a position in the administration. Is what's going to happen.
Well, I mean, isn't that good?
Yeah,
I don't know.
You can expand your evil across the globe, Wolfie.
You get a nice, well-paying job, and you can,
dismantle
take
things
it down
from
from the
within
inside.
because they're all fucking dumb fucks. They're some of the dumbest people on the goddamn planet. Yeah.
I don't know. There's a lot of dumb people out there, man.
Yeah, but the guys in this administration and the people they're working with are not fucking like on their game.
Oh God. Is he talking to that Cylon? Leave it alone.
He's talking to Tank or Rhinox.
All right, so I transformed this Bumblebee. It was actually pretty straightforward. I didn't realize you have to flip out the. So like the forearms open up so you can fold the hands inside.
You had to flip your flaps.
Right, I want to hear what Tankor is saying here.
Goodbye, Optimus. When we meet again, it will not be as allies.
That's underwhelming. That was underwhelming. I'm sorry, Rick.
Man, Optimus's face is.
Oh, it was worth. It was worth talking over me and backing it up. Talking over Rick with Transformers. No, it was not. It's very rude. It
wasn't just one of us.
I was trying to describe my feelings about this toy I bought.
Let it go. He understands the Matrix and our place.
How do you feel about that toy you're holding?
It's fine. It's a nice little toy. The alt mode is kind of stupid. I don't know what to say.
It's an imaginary mode of transport.
Not that it's imaginary. Like that, I can deal with that. It's that, like, if you look here on the sides, there's just nothing. It's like it's missing a part.
Yeah.
Like, you know,
he's not solid in the
like
middle.
where there's supposed to be like side windows to a car or something. There's just.
But he's not
nothing.
A car.
Wait,
I know,
so
but I don't like it.
There's just a person in there. It's just a person that's also a car.
The Matrix sent them.
The Matrix is relying on us to stop Megatron's technological onslaught.
Well, I gotta rewind here because Optimus suddenly doesn't remember what happened in that show, that Beast Wars show.
No, why would he?
To show me the meaning of our quest. The truth has always been before us, within our maximal bodies.
What? Yeah.
The Beast Wars on prehistoric Earth were not fought in vain. The Matrix sent us there to bring back the organic elements we now carry in our bodies.
So the Matrix sent them to Earth in the past to get organic material to bring back to Cybertron in the present. That seems too roundabout. Couldn't they just go to
Remember the tree in Night Scream's chamber? The Matrix is
Earth?
relying on us to stop Megatron's technological onslaught.
Also, I don't know. Megatron, he went back to prehistoric Earth to rewrite the timeline.
Why are they listening to this Matrix thing? Like, why does it know what's up?
Because it's the Matrix of leadership. Right?
All right, so that's our third episode of this today.
Yeah. Pretty fucking cool episode. Bob Skir's original intention was that Rhinox had seen all sides of the argument and show. Let me turn off this fat planet. Oh fuck! We have that PSA coming. Let me read this.
Oh yeah.
Let me read this and then get that PSA in so Jake can do his heart out. Bob Skir's original intentions was that Rhinox had seen all sides of the argument and chose to go more in Megatron's direction. So after a quiet chat, he and Optimus would part company. As Richard Newman played that scene with growling and shouting, Rhinox instead sounded not quite in his right mind after his experience. That said, animating Rhinox growing into a towering and menacing Tankor while backlit by storm clouds and lightning didn't say quiet chat either, although the scene may have been altered for the performance. Rhinox's subsequent activities show the lengths he'll go for the. Oh yeah, I wrote that. This is just something I wrote here. His subsequent activities show the lengths he'll go for his idea of a perfect Cybertron. Certain forms of fanaticism can be more dangerous than Megatron's megalomania, like Optimus's. And then I theorized, wrote like a little route the Optimus could go ?
I see.
Yeah. I don't know. I kind of like the way the story's going. I'm interested.
I knew you were going to like this show.
I did not. Why? You should have told me I was going to like this.
I
would
did
have watched
tell
this
you
on my
on
own.
this very goddamn podcast.
Well, I mean, I don't listen to this podcast.
Fair enough.
All right, let's get our weekly lesson. Transformers. What's the lesson? Don't vote without a life jacket.
The Transformers are mean that?
Let's all say it at the same time.
Okay. Oh, go ahead.
Transformers. The Transformers.
Don't
boat without a life
jacket.
Yeah.
Beautiful, guys. Yeah, you also didn't say more than meets the eye.
Yeah,
over in the
well, I don't
corner.
need one.
Oh God, that kid got knocked overboard.
You gonna wear that silly thing?
You gonna wear that silly thing?
Yeah, well, I don't need one. Better coming back.
Man, that killed that kid. It should have.
Oh,
thank God, Sea Spray's here. Why did Sea Spray fly in?
Hey, what does Sea Spray say?
I guess
What the hell? I guess he did boat.
Can happen, and a life jacket's good protection.
Well, he threw himself off the water.
Or a motorcycle helmet. Now I know.
Knowing is half the battle.
Knowing is half the battle.
When I say that they just took the G.I. Joe scripts and only changed a name, I mean it. They used the catchphrase and everything. They didn't change
It's a
anything.
good catchphrase.
And now we know.
Look, you got to wear a life
knowing
jacket
is
or a
half the battle.
motorcycle. I like how they get some other lessons in there about motorcycle helmets and safety glasses or whatever.
Yeah, we don't really do things like this anymore, do we?
No, well, they only
As
did
a
it
culture.
then. They only did that then to qualify as educational entertainment, so they could get on. They get their fucking half-an-hour cartoon commercial thing on TV.
But good. Make them do something.
Yeah, well, I mean, sometimes
That's
I
what I'm
can't.
saying.
I hope we watch all these because sometimes they get pretty stupid. It's like
There's only 5 of them, so we will watch all of them. I have them all downloaded and ready to go. I think
one of them is like, "Don't." What? I'm not kidding. One of them is like, "Don't run away from home, kid."
That's not even the funniest one. Hold on, let me pull up these titles. The one I'm excited for us to watch is the PSA for all of these children. That is, don't steal cars.
Yeah.
Rick's laughing so hard his audio cut out.
Is that a thing that was going on with children?
Oh man, don't you remember the 70s? New York? Do you know why they call New York gritty? It was because of all the child car theft rings.
Yeah?
Gritty.
Gritty?
That's what they mean when they say doing the gritty. They mean you have your kid go out and steal a car for you.
Oh, I thought
my car's been having some trouble lately. Maybe I should have my kid go do the gritty.
I thought that was something related to that mascot. Because he's the gritty.
I don't
remember shit.
Jake, do you have a little quiz for us or anything?
I don't this week. I'm not prepared. I'll have to make up for it with 2 next week.
I got something right here I can make up for it with. It's not a quiz. It's just pieces of a 1999 interview with Bob Skir that I'll read the whole thing, or at least the interesting parts next week when we don't have a heart out. But let me read a couple questions here. Why is Optimus's name Optimus Primal? I know this is from a 19-year-old fresh out of high school girl. Why is Optimus?
He's adorable.
Why is Optimus's name Optimus Primal? I know it's to honor Optimus Prime G1, but don't the leaders have to end in Prime? This was in Prime that Primal is not the leader of the Maximals. It was revealed in Beast Wars that his command of the ship was his first. So who is the real leader of the Maximals? Was it just the Council? I thought having the Matrix made you the leader. Can you please explain? The Council of Elders was the ruling body on Cybertron until Megatron instituted his own pecking order, one leader presiding over a population of 1. And then here's a dumb question. I was just wondering if you could put all 5 members of the Maximal group in order from oldest to youngest. Some are obvious, but I want to be sure. Keep up the great work on the show. If I had to guess, Optimus is the oldest, then Rat Trap, then Black Arachnia. Then Cheetor, then Night Scream. No, but that doesn't make any sense. Cheetor is older than Black Arachnia because Black Arachnia is born on Earth.
No, I don't.
No, you don't say I don't. I know. That's true. And Night Scream, was around. You could debate Night Scream.
I guess.
I'm not really certain these questions were actually asked by any real fans. They feel like the kind of crap like a promotions department would ask.
Does it depend on when their sparks were born or when they were born into their forms?
Either way, Black Arachnia was a protoform.
Yeah.
Like let's see. I've always been a big fan of Transformers, but this has to be the most mature storyline thus far I've been watching since I could talk, and I'm 18 now. I always felt a little strange watching Beast Wars because of my age, but since Beast Machines came out, it's really talked about in my high school. Please don't ever make it more kiddie. I don't really care about his answer there. I just thought that was interesting because Beast Machines was popular enough to talk about in high school?
Maybe that particular high school, because I don't think it was a highly rated show. It basically, as the trans tech thing didn't take off. Like, they went in a different direction. It was Beast Machines was, I believe, diminishing returns after, you got Beast Wars, then, Beast Wars just was more popular. I think Beast Machines was less popular. But maybe they had some cool little culture in their high school where Beast Machines reigned. Everybody loved it. I don't know.
Yeah, not everybody had the things that they enjoyed.
It's too bad we can't go back and ask that person that asked that, but I understand that they were killed in a drunk driving accident after prom that year. So.
You made that up.
Dark.
How do you
not as dark as the grave they put that child in?
How do you get away with just making things up, Rick? How does that work? You just
I learned it from watching The President.
Have thoughts and then just put them out there like they're real. It was weird.
I just saw some feet go by.
I'm going to read two more questions here, one of which is because it's specifically about the 3 episodes we watched.
No, they came up with AI in 1999.
These aren't even deep. The questions are deeper than the answers for these two. I'm just going to read one because it's based on the 3-part episode we just watched, and one because it.
Oh no! Now there's a quiz.
I just want to fucking show how much of a nerd this interviewer is. So, like many other posts on the website, this is not a question, but a note of hearty thanks to everyone who's working on Beast Machines. You guys took a phenomenal base, Beast Wars, and improved on it, remained consistent with it. Kudos, well done. Job well done indeed. Some small comments. Cheetor's evolution from juvenile to adult is incredibly fascinating to watch. Rat Trap's new look does eventually grow on you. You hear that, Rick?
Does it?
And
it is ugly, babe.
And I can't wait to see what happens with the Viacon Generals now after seeing the 3-part episode. Mr. Skir, I also wanted to interject applause. This isn't even really a question. That's just them sucking them off. I wanted to interject applause for you. As a huge fan of both Batman and the Gargoyles series, I wanted to let you know how great those shows were. Okay, come on. That's not even a question. I might have fucking... Okay. And this other one is just to show how much of a nerd this
Mr. Skir, I hear you're really good in bed and an amazing
This might be a fun interview to read next week. About Unicron's head. This is question number 22. About Unicron's head. That's right. I said 22 because there's 25 questions on this interview.
Oh, wow.
About Unicron's head, it seems that many people saw the movie but missed most of G1 Season 3. Yes, after the movie, Unicron's head became a moon of Cybertron. But in The Ghost of the Machine, Unicron's head was blasted into space. In Grimnock's New Brain, Unicron's head was shown somewhere not in orbit around Cybertron. And if Unicron's head has still been in orbit at the start of Rebirth, it wasn't. It wouldn't have stayed there when Cybertron itself was moved. So basically, Beast Machines has been right so far, not showing Unicron's head. Unicron's head should not appear in orbit without a really good explanation. Good work on Beast Machines, by the way. And then Bob Skir's answer to that question was...
He's like, that's some nerd shit. I don't know what the fuck you're talking about.
Well, so much for having a floating head over Cybertron.
Oh, damn it, that kid ruined it. We could have had a Cybertron with the Unicron head flying around.
Fucking kid.
I don't know what the fuck this interview is, but I love it.
You know,
Definitely
whoever
like
asked that question.
I like how deep that kid went with that.
Interview
Jesus
him.
Christ.
Yeah.
Oh, Tankor Rhinox was a largely unexpected twist. While I do like the character, especially the fact that he acts like just like evil Rhinox in Dark Designs, we haven't really gotten an explanation of how he really went bad. Is Rhinox Sparks corrupted as Cheetor suggested, or are we meant to believe Primal when he says that the decision to side with the Vehicons was based on free will? It wasn't really clear in the context of the story, especially since both Cheetor and Primal have been so wrong so often, so recently. So what should we, the viewers, think? Has Rhinox been reprogrammed? Is this meant to be character progression and the same guy we knew from the Beast Wars? Or is the truth a mystery that will be revealed later on? Rhinox has seen all sides of the argument and chose to go more Megatron's direction, which quite frankly puts him in good company considering the reviews I've read from certain quarters. Who would like to perpetuate violence on me for introducing the idea that Cybertron may have been organic in the dim, dark past? People wanted to kill him for saying Cybertron might have been organic.
Good Lord.
Jesus
Kill
Christ.
him? Oh my God.
Violence? Perpetrate violence?
Ever since that the fall of the
danger.
Soviet Union and we got into that that post-Soviet era, like people were just looking for things to fight over. They're like, I don't know, I can't fight the Russians. I guess I'll kill Bob Skir.
Rick, I don't know how familiar you are with different parts of history, but this is
I'll show you the end of history.
This is a long-running theme with people just wanting to murder each other over, things.
In number 9, Rhinox explains that he disagrees with Optimus. The reading from the actor has Rhinox growling and shouting these lines, which makes him seem corrupted, or at the very least, not in his right mind. But it was my actually intent for the lines to be read sadly, to give the turnabout a poignant tone. But I wasn't there, so what can you do? I wanted the friends to be reunited, only to part company. But the angry reading makes it almost look like Optimus is abandoning his friend just when he needs Optimus the most. This isn't a complaint against the actor or the director, just an observation on intent versus execution.
He's like, I wasn't there. I was a showrunner, but as soon as we started the show production, I went on vacation.
They fucking waited for me to go home for the day, and they recorded this, and I didn't have anything to. I couldn't say anything.
They were up against the deadline. And,
listen, I had some bad curry.
Tahini? Yeah, some curry.
Some bad curry, and I was in the shitter all afternoon that day.
I couldn't do it. I was
give my input. They came and asked me a question, and I yelled it from the bathroom, and I guess the actor took it as you should be angry.
Yeah. I vaguely remember they said, so how should Rhinox sound here? And I said, nah.
I wonder if they just didn't have a director. Like, there had to be a director or something,
no,
right? Maybe
it was also the director's intent. He said it wasn't a complaint against the actor or the director. So I guess he just didn't communicate. He must not have communicated that part clear enough.
Or maybe they talked about it on the day and were like, let me try some of this, and they went with it. Oh.
Yeah, interesting little interview from 1999.
It's all Bob Skir's fault.
He caused 9/11.
Yeah.
That's actually true.
And Pearl Harbor.
If he didn't make that Gargoyles show, 9/11 wouldn't have happened.
That's what Osama bin Laden said.
It was one of the shows on his hard drive, along with Animal Crossing.
Yeah, but so was Friends. So maybe he was trying to blow up the Friends apartment and he missed.
He just gave bad directions.
It's in the Twin Towers, I think.
He said you could see the Twin Towers from the Friends apartment, and all they heard was, you can see the Twin Towers. Hit it.
Remember last night, Dave Abbey was like, they're the fraternal Twin Towers. I'm like, no, that's any two buildings standing next to each other. And then I was like, in fact, they're literally the only ones you can call like the only identical Twin Towers. What are you talking about?
Yeah, that's been talking over 9/11.
Thank you for joining us and talking over 9/11.
I mean, nobody told me life was gonna be this way.
Oh man,
your fault. All your fault.
What? How's it go? Your job's a joke. You're broke, and here comes a TWA.
Your love life's DOA.
It's a good joke if you
God,
get
these
it.
lyrics are so bad. I didn't know they were this bad. I never really understood all
DOA.
of them. It's
my love life. What happened to it? Well, it was dead on arrival, sir. I'd like to get a second opinion on my love life. Second gear is not the worst gear. You can start off in it, and you can drive around town in it. It's acceptable. It's not perfect, but it's acceptable.
But you want to get into that third and fourth and fifth gear. I want to go.
Hey, you know what? Today, some transmissions today they got up to 9 gears. That's a lot of gears.
So wait, is the Friends theme song really about just wanting to be Sonic the Hedgehog? Gotta go fast.
I think all of these.
I don't know. I never played it.
Were from different people.
Oh,
yeah. You didn't know that? I assume
one of these is from an old man of 41.
That he's got no business watching the show. And also, right? How old is he now? If that was 99, what are we at here? 20.
Old man of 41 can sit down with his young children of 4 and 6 and watch Beast Machines together.
Yeah, what this show's like 27 years old. So this guy's like 68.
Oh, the same age as you.
Yes. We were both enjoying Beast Machines back in 99. We were worried about what might happen on Y2K, and we were watching our .com stocks just go up, and discussing
never go down,
and just discussing Beast Machines on the alt.transformers website. I sound like I'm just making this up, or I was actually there. One of the two. But as we say on Transformers, your love life's DOA.
Sweet dreams exhaust for brains.
Having a life scholarship and being able to afford to go to college made me feel inspired to go.
When I got a life scholarship, it was such a relief.
I knew that I wanted to have an impact. Having a life scholarship through the SC Education Lottery was huge. It gave me the opportunity to make that impact right here at home.
The South Carolina Education Lottery. A better you, a better us, a better South Carolina. Visit sceducationlottery.com/betteryou.
Ready to make a real impact every day? Join the Active Day Home Care team and help clients maintain their independence in the comfort of their own homes. Make a difference in someone's life as you provide essential daily assistance and protect their health and happiness. Earn up to $20 an hour and enjoy additional perks like optional daily pay, 401k, paid time off, ongoing educational training, and more. Join a team that values care, compassion, and your professional growth. Visit activeday.com to apply.
Ryan Seacrest here. When you have a busy schedule, it's important to maximize your downtime. One of the best ways to do that is by going to ChumbaCasino.com. Chumba Casino has all your favorite social casino games like spin slots, bingo, and solitaire that you can play for free for a chance to redeem some serious prizes. So hop on to ChumbaCasino.com now and live the Chumba life. Sponsored by Chumba Casino.
No purchase necessary. VGW Group. Void where prohibited by law. 21 plus. Terms and conditions apply.